2K Sports presents Thursday night in the NBA. In this game, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Alongside Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us from the sideline. Both these teams coming in so red hot. One of their streaks will be ending tonight.
Yeah, you know, it has to happen that way. I mean, they can't both continue to stay hot. Somebody's got to lose. It almost feels like these games can go on forever.
And a wide open look for Freak. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Boy, that pick and roll was well run.
Pass to Livingston. To the right side. Thomas up top. And it's Freak with the rebound. Inside, Malone. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
I like when Malone looks to score, especially when he's operating close to the rim.
And it's Detroit's ball. 4-point game. Thomas finds Johnson. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Pass to Laimbeer. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Malone. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
Relentless in his approach. Laimbeer comes at you every minute he's on the floor.
Freak with it. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Thomas, no good.
And the shooter had really no airspace to get that shot off. That's good D.
Yeah, terrific defense. Doing a great job contesting without fouling.
Now here's Rivers. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game.
So much of Irving's game is motion, but he can also simply catch and fire.
Here's Thomas after Julius Irving's basket. Pass to Tripucka. Back to Johnson. Here's Laimbeer. Nice defense from Malone. So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Knicks in New York. Freak kicks to Irving. Here's Rivers. Takes it from 10. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Pass to Tripucka. Back to Thomas. Johnson right side. Outside, Laimbeer. Stolen by Rivers. Now, Freak. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Malone. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
You know, part of what makes Malone such a good rebounder is his aggressiveness. I mean, and he also has a real nose for the ball.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Pistons trail by 8. Pass to Tripucka. Back to Thomas. Johnson outside. And it's Rivers with the rebound. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Malone, a screen on Johnson. And it's Freak missing.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Well, about halfway through the season, Clark, things are starting to heat up for some of the teams we're watching.
Yeah, I think they're starting to find their rhythm and get a comfort level, Kevin. Coaches have a good idea of the makeup of their team, what they can and can't do, and are really focused on trying to position their teams at this point for a good end of the season and playoff run.
First one falls for him.
Known as the microwave, Johnson, one of those players that can heat it up in a hurry. And once he does, watch out, because he's going to be aggressive and filling that bucket up.
So Johnson hits 2 of them. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Freak passes to Rivers. And a wide open look for Irving. Rebound, Detroit.
That's a quality shot right there. It just didn't fall for him.
Hey, they don't all end in scores. Great execution, and they're happy that they had that kind of a chance.
Now, here is Laimbeer. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. 5 on the clock. Here's Thomas. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Irving misses.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Thomas passes to Tripucka. And Johnson now top of the key. Here's Laimbeer. Rebound, Malone. Philadelphia leading by 6. Tries it from 19. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. For the Detroit Pistons, they won their last contest, that game against Milwaukee. Right side, Thomas. Over Freak. And the basket by Thomas.
Boy, Thomas getting exactly what he wanted there. That's a high percentage look for him. Really nice looking stroke.
Pass to Irving. Malone outside. Now here's Freak. Fires from 18. Rebounded by the Pistons. Livingston's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Thomas kicks to Johnson. Outside Thomas. Here's Laimbeer. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Malone. Now Freak. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. It's good.
Expertly placed bounce pass, avoiding interference and getting it to the shooter.
Pistons trail by 6. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
They stayed with who they are and maintained their poise in enemy territory.
They took advantage of some chances leading to a big victory for them.
76ers making a change here. Cheeks is checked in.
Maurice Cheeks.
Here's Livingston. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Thomas passes to Livingston. It's blocked. Rivers against Thomas. Oh, that's blocked. And he recovers it.
This is the pressure Irving puts on defenses. A pro at knowing how to get fouled.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of this.
Irving. Julius Irving.
Take a
Two
break.
shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good, Irving.
Watching Julius Irving play is really like looking at art. He's such an instinctual and fluid player. He's always dreaming up new ways to beat the defense.
And he can't hit the second. Pistons trail by 7. Here's Thomas. Got a hand on it. Cheeks outside. To the inside. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
76ers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far
Number
today.
20. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And he's been locked in from the line, proving he's someone that you don't want to foul.
Pass to Livingston. Here's Tripucka. He's covered by Irving. A shot by Tripucka. No good. Philadelphia leading by 9. Rivers. And finished off by Rivers.
From the opening whistle, their tempo has been the tempo of the game.
Not just on offense, but on D as well. They've completely set the tone for this game.
Now, here's Thomas. Coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee. To stop the run. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. 76ers have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first.
Their scoring has been a problem. Been tough to handle.
And it's enabled them to establish a substantial lead in the early going.
Here is Thomas after Moses Malone's score. Johnson surveying the floor. To the paint. Here's Livingston, and it's blocked. And he gets it back. 4 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first 3 from the floor. The 11-footer. Rebound by the Pistons. They want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
Well, they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed.
Boy, Isaiah Thomas, such a creative ball handler. Rush hour handles and a fantastic feel for how to break defenses down.
Here's Cheeks. Isaiah Thomas picking up that last basket. Here's Rivers. Rebounded by Livingston. Livingston's got 6 rebounds in the game. Johnson outside to the left side wing. From about 19 feet, and Tripucka gets it to go. Tripucka's got it back down to single digits for Detroit. Cheeks outside. Now here's Rivers. He's guarded closer. And it's Moses Malone with the foul.
Moses Malone.
That's his first foul. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And with their offense sputtering, time to talk things over.
Yeah, they've got to get organized and make more of their opportunities.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You take a look at the 76ers. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, there's the Pistons. Just need to take it a game at a time. Pistons trail by 9. Here's Buckner. Pass to Tripucka. Over Jones. A shot by Tripucka. No good. Philadelphia shooting at around 42% since the opening tip.
What a feed!
Perfect! Absolutely perfectly timed and placed.
I can't get enough of those.
Here's Buckner. Here's Long. Wide open look. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Here's Cheeks. They have a 9-point lead. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. And finished off by Rivers.
Still in the first quarter, and they've already carved out a double-digit lead.
In complete control thus far. They couldn't have asked for a better start.
Here's Buckner. Still yet to score. Pass to Long. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
You got to make sure that you're stationary and set when you're going to set a screen. Any kind of movement typically will draw the whistle.
Yeah, he made things easy for the ref right there. Clear offensive foul on the pick.
Thomas checked in for the Pistons. Richardson, he's checked in for the 76ers. Now, here's Cheeks. He had 13 points in the win against New York. And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it. And Philadelphia making a change here. Washburn's checked in.
Lou Washburn.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Pistons. They trail by 11. Out to the right wing. Here's Long. Turner covering. 6 to shoot. Thomas, no luck. The 76ers leading by 11. Cheeks outside. On the wing, Turner. To the middle. Here's Malone. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Hey, it's as plain as pound cake. Keep it simple. They want to see how big this league can get.
No such thing as running up the score at this level.
Here's Buckner. Scoreless thus far. Long. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Cheeks the pass to Washburn. Left side, Jones. They get it again, and it's slammed in by Malone.
Early on, they built this lead on the power of paint points.
Being aggressive in the paint can take a team out of a game early.
Thomas outside, and that shot was up and down, but doesn't go in. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. 76ers ahead. They lead by 13. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from the Palace of Auburn Hills. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shots, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness. Boy, Moses is such a capable scorer. He can carry the load all by himself at times.
Here's Buckner. Still scoreless. Thomas, no good. Cheeks outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Skilled at getting fouled. Cheeks is superb at getting defenders to make mistakes and overcommit.
76ers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Cheeks.
Mo Cheeks, you know, is as crafty a player as there is in the league. Makes good decisions with the ball just about all the time. And on defense, he can pick you apart.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Buckner. Pass to Long. Over Jones. And Long gets it to go. Long's got 6 points.
What anticipation to get rid of it quickly. Saw the D closing in and let it fly.
Cheeks the pass to Jones. Malone right side. And it's blocked. Here's Long, defended by Jones. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Team foul. At the line for 2. John Wall.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Freaks checked in for Philadelphia. Both good from the line that time.
And he's someone guys around the league like playing with because they know they can count on him.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Jones slams it in.
Steady at the 1. If Maurice Cheeks is running your show, you don't have to worry about your offense. It will run smoothly.
Here's Buckner. Nothing on the board. Over to the wing.
Sacrificing his body, putting it on the line right there.
That takes tremendous grit. Taking charges, not for the faint of heart.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in.
Come get it, come get it.
And here's Freak. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
I think he's got to show more fight than that. Can't give up on the play once you get screened. You got to continue to fight through.
And coach is definitely going to be frustrated with that effort, or lack of one, that is.
Now, here's Thomas. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game.
Well, he's so crafty, Isaiah Thomas, and really unselfish. A pass-first point guard who knows exactly when one of his guys is open and how to get it to him.
Here's Cheeks. Out to the wing. Up top, Malone. Shot clock at 5. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Here's Freak. Goes back up. And slammed in by Malone.
Give Malone credit for getting strong positioning. Once he was established, he was ready to throw it down.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Detroit making a switch. McKinney's checked in.
Number 22, Richie McKinney.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Thomas passes to Long. Here's Buckner, defended by Cheeks. Here's Buckner. No scoring in this one. And it's Freak with the rebound.
Not a strong finish there, resulting in a rare miss from him.
14 feet away. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 19.
That's classic Moses Malone right there, fighting for the rebound and then going up strong to put it back in.
Here's Thomas. Malone with the block. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Pass to Jones. And here's Freak. Malone trying to break free. And it's Freak missing Malone. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
It's simple. You got to get a body into your man. Box out if you want to rebound the ball.
Defensive rebounding is about effort, trying. being willing to put a body on someone.
Count it. Good.
Fighting to keep the play going, grabbing the board and sending it right back.
Cheeks kicks to Jones. Pass to Malone. Malone. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
Outside Thomas. Looking to get back on track here. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Using his quickness on the interior. That's Thomas's advantage.
The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Isaiah Thomas taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
You know, Thomas plays the game with such an edge and attitude and great confidence, and I think that gives him an edge out there on the court. He's always willing to go the extra mile.
Lambier's checked in for Detroit. Johnson comes in for Buckner. And the 76ers also making a change. Rivers, he's checked in for Turner. And he's good on the second. The 76ers leading by 20. Now here's Freak. Pass to Malone. Over Lambier. That's good from Malone on the assist by Freak. Malone's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Nice job taking what the defenders give him. Those guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little more fire from the defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Now here's Johnson. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Just 5 to shoot. Benson the pass to Long. Johnson, that's for 2. Detroit, no good that time either. The 76ers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%. Elbow shot is on the way. Here's Malone. Makes it off the glass. Malone's got 26.
Grown man strength for Malone. Taking the hit and staying with his shot.
Pistons have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Pass to Long. All sorts of time. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
You can tell he scanned the whole floor and found the exact right guy to feed.
Freak passes to Rivers. 13 feet away. Rebounded by the Pistons. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Here's Long, defended by Jones. Johnson up top. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Pass to Lambier. Near the 3-point line, it's Thomas. It's rebounded by Malone. Malone's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Rivers dishes to Freak. Rebounded by the Pistons. Lambier's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Long. He's got 12. Johnson finds Thomas. Here's Lambier. Pistons passing it around. The shot from 20 feet away. It's rebounded by Malone. Malone's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work.
Yeah, you know, he takes the hit, but looks like he didn't get his feet set in time.
Yeah, I think there was some movement at the point of contact.
Timeout called the 76ers. Both teams will make substitutions. Outside, Jones. Rivers can't get it to go.
Well, it's not easy to time an alley-oop. Just ask that pair.
It's much harder than it looks. Takes two guys to sink.
Johnson can't hit. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Down low. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Passed along. Goes up from the top of the key. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
With him, the scouting report says you've got to go over the screen.
Absolutely. He'll hurt you from deep, so you have to fight through those picks.
The 15-footer. Rebound, Detroit. Lambier's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Tripucka. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
Still Pistons ball.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
The 76ers. Number 8, Mark Ivaroni.
Pass to Livingston. Johnson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Over Freak. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Rivers with it. Here's Ivaroni. Hasn't made one yet. Jones with it. Rivers in the corner. Rebounded by Lambier. Lambier's got 6 rebounds here tonight. They need to find a high percentage shot, Clark, to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche.
Malone's checked in for the 76ers. Irving comes in for Jones. Outside, Lambier. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
You know, I admit there is a little bit of a gray area when it comes to setting screens, but that one was pretty clear cut to me.
Yeah, gotta have your feet set. He didn't. Easy call for the officials.
Now, Freak. For the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Freak's got 7 points in the game.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Johnson kicks to Long. Pass to Livingston. Here's Tripucka, covered by Irving. Here's Long.
First half, 2 minutes.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Livingston. He's guarded by Rivers. And here is Johnson. Out to the right wing. Here's Long. And it's Rivers with the rebound. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25.
Yeah, outstanding awareness that time from Irving. A dime to the open man for the bucket.
And, well, Detroit shooting a measly 26% in the second quarter. Pass to Tripucka. High post, Johnson to the wing right side. And Long gets it to go. Long's got 12 now in this quarter.
He's been a reliable offensive option, currently maintaining an impressive field goal percentage in this game.
Here's Freak. Pulls in another board. Malone, good.
And this demonstrates his strong work ethic. His teammates appreciate how hard he goes on the offensive glass.
Johnson, the pass to Tripucka. Pass to Livingston. Here's Long. Here's Tripucka. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And he got to the line a lot, which was a real game changer, guys. It slowed down the opposition's momentum and made them play to his team's style of play.
Floats one, and Freak gets it to go on the assist by Rivers. 9 points for Freak. 15 seconds left to play here in the half. Johnson outside. Here's Long. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Philadelphia ahead, opening up a huge gap. 2K Sports back in a moment here at the Palace of Auburn Hill. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. An exceptional performance so far from Moses Malone.
Incredible that already he's at a double-double, and we still have half a game to go.
You've heard of stuffing the stat sheet. Well, he's going to make it pop with the things that are going on for him.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Pass to Tripucka. Outside Thomas. Here's Tripucka, covered by Irving. Nice ball movement by Detroit. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Livingston. And here's Lambier. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Lambier's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Pistons. Lets it go with a three. The offensive rebound, Malone. And Malone with the stuff.
When a guy gets this locked in, you just let him go off. No reason to stop running things through him.
Johnson outside. Back to Thomas. Pass to Tripucka. Outside Thomas. Tripucka passes to Johnson. Now Lambier. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Johnson can't hit.
He's out there just forcing it. Terrible mindset to have with the way he shot so far.
Freak kicks to Malone. Pass to Freak. Thomas against Malone. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Malone's got 4 points in the quarter.
Found the crease, took advantage, and got it in close.
And adds to this lead. They're having their way.
Tripucka passes to Thomas. And Johnson now top of the key. Pass to Livingston. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Fearlessly physical play by Livingston, making sure to get lots of contact while in the act.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
What you get from Livingston is nonstop hustle, even against tough opposition. He's always working to make an impact on the game.
And so he hits both. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Freak. Here's Malone. And then Malone with the dunk.
Gritty play by him there. Fantastic job keeping the possession alive.
Johnson outside. Lane Beer with it. Here's Trapuka, covered by Irving. Now Thomas. 5 to shoot. Over Freak. Thomas's shot is off. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there.
Pretty cunning move. Taking his shot into the coverage to win the whistle.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
The 76ers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Detroit with it. Pass to Trapuka. Shot on the wing. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The 76ers shooting straight 49% from the field. Johnson up top. Thomas up top. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
He was just a bit out of position on the screen. He tried to make up for it, but he got caught.
Always a tricky play to call, but the refs were right on it.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Here's Irving. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
Inside Irving is just too agile for the defense to get clean coverage, so he ends up drawing a good foul.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Irving. And so Irving nails both of them. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Pistons. Johnson outside. Pass to Livingston. Pistons passing it around. Johnson kicks to Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a shot at the elbow. He squares up and sinks it. Thomas got 7 points.
Good job by Isaiah navigating to an inside shot, getting a high percentage look.
Malone with it. Over Lambeer.
76ers foul. Rivers. Second personal foul. First team foul.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Johnson outside. Back to Thomas. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Rivers has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Malone.
Clearly, Moses can play tough when he needs to, absorbing a foul in the middle of his shot.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the 76ers?
The way they've been chasing after their shots in this game is really admirable, getting them lots of second-chance looks at the basket.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And he makes the first.
Known as being a top-tier rebounder, Malone is a commanding presence on both ends and a very valuable part of this team.
And both free throws good for Malone. And here is Johnson. Outside Thomas. Pass to Tripucka. Back to Thomas. Tripucka passes to Johnson. Clock at 6. From the high post. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Miracle shot. If I'm coach, I'm definitely discouraging him from taking that again.
Now here's Freak. 9 points in the game so far. And he's good on the 3-ball. Freak's got 12 in the game.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Thomas feeling it out a bit. Out left to the wing. Here's Tripucka. Rebound, Malone. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. A nice shot by Rivers.
Love that pass to Irving. A winning play.
For Detroit, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Pass to Livingston. Right wing. Here's Tripucka. He's covered by Irving. A shot by Tripucka, no good. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's Freak. Rebounded by Lambier. Lambier's got 7 rebounds in the game. Johnson, the pass to Livingston, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
The big man, Livingston, establishing himself inside and going up with a purpose.
Malone, a screen on Thomas. Here's Freak. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. 14 points for him.
Nice jump shot. Smooth and pure.
Johnson, the pass to Thomas. Now, here is Lambier. Pass to Tripucka. Now Thomas. Johnson outside. Lambier passes to Thomas. Over Freak. Here's Livingston. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Rivers has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Freak with it. He's got 14.
One of the most difficult defensive assignments out there. Moses Malone, particularly inside.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Malone. Moses Malone. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops from Malone. Benson, he's checked in for the Pistons. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Trying to find a way out of this rut, Mike.
Yeah, looking to regain some momentum offensively.
Johnson outside. Shoots over Turner. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
Hurting them with the in-between game.
Thomas against Cheeks. Here's Malone. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Laimbeer. Here's Johnson. Good work defensively by Turner. 76ers have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter.
That's a big man who knows his role. Grab boards.
Here's Trapuka. Offensive rebound. Good D by Jones. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Malone. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Malone's got 41.
Nice footwork to get into position to score from close range.
The Pistons shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. Back to Johnson. Pass to Trapuka. Now Thomas. He's got 7. Shoots over Cheek. Thomas, no luck.
Rough quarter for him. Just hasn't been able to connect.
And that's the way it goes sometimes. Just got to stay with it.
Jones drives in, lays it up, and banks it in.
Well, Jones can really move. And once he takes off, the defense just can't manage to stop him.
Thomas dishes to Johnson. Pass to Trapuka. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Johnson outside. Outside for Thomas. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 4 assists now tonight.
And typically, Thomas doesn't take the 3. But when he sinks one, it helps open up the offense.
2 minutes.
Now, here's Malone. And he's got 41. And that's on a bounce. Philadelphia will retain possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
On the court.
Pass to Cheeks. 6 to shoot. From 17 feet out. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
You know, he's taking shot after shot after shot, but still can't break out of this cold streak.
At this point, it's all mental. He's in his own head, not letting the shots come naturally.
Here's Long. Off target on the 15-footer. 76ers have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. On the wing, Malone. Pass to Jones. Cheeks outside. Outside, Jones launches a 3. It's hauled in by Brown. And, well, Detroit shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Johnson outside. Over to the wing. Tries it from 19. And that's good for 2. Long's got 18 points.
Sees his teammate, delivers an accurate pass. Excellent teamwork.
Cheeks the pass to Malone. Here's Jones. Fires from 18. And that one drops for him. Jones has got 4 points this quarter.
This speaks to the level of confidence Jones has in himself. Quick off the draw.
Johnson outside. Pass to Long. And Detroit again with the bucket.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Here's Cheeks. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Great D that time from Johnson. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We come back right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Now, here's Cheeks. Richardson left side. It's hauled in by Brown. The Pistons shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Turner looking around. And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it.
Detroit ball.
And here is Thomas. He lobs it up.
A beautiful setup for the alley-oop slam.
Look, I don't know what was better, the pass or the finish.
Excellent execution. And that just shows how in sync they are as teammates.
Cheeks the pass to Jones.
Foul. Ricky Brown. First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Turner. Richardson the pass to Jones. Shoots over Brown. Rebounded by the Pistons. Here's Long. Rebound by Ivoroni. Now, here's Cheeks. He's covered closely. Pass to Ivoroni. Here's Jones. Tries again. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Driving to the basket. Here's Buckner. Brown outside. Here's Long. Turner covering. And it's sent back by Turner. To the paint.
You know, there are occasions when contact doesn't affect the shot. That sure did.
Easy call for the refs.
At the line for the 76ers, Richardson. Clint Richardson. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Detroit. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now.
They've won the rebounding battle, and it's translated to the score.
And it says a lot about the hustle and work ethic of this team. Still competing for every miss.
At the line for the 76ers, Richardson. Clint Richardson. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. Johnson, he's checked in for Buckner. And he sinks the second. Thomas with it. Coach, they're ice cold on the offensive end.
Well, something has to change.
Passed along. Over Turner. And again, it's the Pistons missing. For Philadelphia, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Here's Cheeks. And here's Richardson. Left side, Turner. Clock at 4. Here's Cheeks. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Nice looking mid-range J. Give Cheeks these opportunities and he doesn't pass them up.
For Detroit, they've gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Now here's Thomas. Here's Long. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game. The 76ers shooting here about 46% for the game. Richardson finds Turner. Now here's Cheeks. Back to Turner. Here's Richardson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Third personal foul.
I don't think there was any question about that being a foul.
Yeah, no debate here. We could clearly see the contact.
Clint Richardson. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Richardson. And the 76ers making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And Richardson drops them both. And here are the Pistons now. Thomas up top, defended by Cheeks. Passed along. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Long's got 22 points. Now, here's Cheeks. Left side, Turner.
That puts them over the foul limit with plenty of time left. They're going to have to be cautious now.
15 foul. At the line for the 76ers, Johnson. Clement Johnson. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Johnson. That one misses. The Pistons have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Outside Thomas. Passed along. 18 feet out. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 24 points for him.
And Thomas doing what a point guard does, setting the tone and pace for his team.
Cheeks outside. Here's Jones. Here's Washburn. Another miss by Philadelphia. Johnson outside. Thomas passes to Curitan. Outside Thomas. Shot clock at 5. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. On the wing, Jones. Cheeks. Can't cash in from close range.
And he was able to get a pretty good look right at the rim. Just unable to convert that time.
Here's Long. Curitin the pass to Benson. Here's Long. They shoot again. Uses the glass to drop it in. Long's got 6 here in this quarter.
Great ball movement, making that defense work.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Several teams changing it up here.
Let's go.
This is why you want the ball movement, coach, and player movement.
And as a result of that, they've made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual player.
Johnson finds Thomas. High post, Johnson. Thomas passes to Lambier. A second chance effort. Rebound by the 76ers. Ivoroni's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Turner. Rebound, Detroit. Lambier's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. From 17 feet out, and that's off the glass and in.
This is how you execute in the open floor. He knows how to position himself in these situations.
Cheeks kicks to Turner. Here's Washburn. Back to Turner. Here's Washburn. Here's Cheeks. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. To the inside. It's tipped. Here's Lambier. Here's Benson. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Puts it up from 15. That shot off. And, well, Detroit shooting just 29% in this game. They're not a pretty sight out there offensively. Johnson, the pass to Tripucka. Here's Benson. Good D by Jones. And the 76ers shooting 43% for the game. Here's Washburn, covered by Johnson. Cheeks outside. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Cheeks has got 4 this quarter. Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Tripucka. Back to Thomas. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Here's Washburn. Here's Jones. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Jones knows what he's doing inside. So polished in there. Efficiency epitomized.
Pass to Tripucka. Back to Thomas. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Johnson, the pass to Thomas. And here is Johnson. 5 on the clock. Tries a 3. Offensive rebound. Lambier's shot is off. Lambier's gone just 2 for 8 from the field. Right there at 25%. The shot by Washburn, no good. And here are the Pistons now. Johnson right side. And Thomas now, top of the key. On the wing, Johnson. That's to Lambier. Second chance shot. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Philadelphia with the ball. Cheeks kicks to Turner. Jones with it. The jump hook. And that one hits back iron.
He had space to operate inside, but just couldn't get it to fall.
Here's Tripucka. Outside Thomas. Johnson outside. The 17-footer goes down.
And when you're guarding him, you've got to fight over the top.
Lock and trail around the screen and deny the perimeter shot.
Thomas against Cheeks. There's 1:47 left in the game. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Pistons making a change here. Livingston's checked in. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Johnson. Back to Thomas. Here's Tripucka. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
This is how confident Tripucka is. Ready to fire as soon as he catches it.
Cheeks outside. Right side Jones. Wants to get it to Malone and does. Back to Jones. Richardson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Cheeks. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory for the Sixers.
This one was never really in doubt, Mike. They stayed firmly in control of the game throughout.
A total success story. I agree. Things were just clicking for them out there.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Moses Malone.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Here's Tripucka. Goes back up. And it's sent back by Turner.
Great effort defensively, staying connected.
Cheeks outside. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Richardson against Thomas. Richardson, no luck. Outside Thomas. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. It takes physical and mental toughness, Clark, to win on the road. Man, they crushed it.
They sure did. And, you know, in terms of talent, there's just no comparison between these teams.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For our terrific reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in tonight. See you next time.